Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of No Offers.
Dude, did you see? So, Mexico's taking a lot of dubs, bro.
Also,
There's just been a lot of Mexican champions lately. Like Brandon Moreno, UFC.
oh, that's right.
Huh.
That one fight in Brazil, no?
Yeah, dude, that was crazy.
Yeah.
Like, I'm pretty sure he didn't mean it in the bad way, because I've seen a lot of his interviews, and he just seems like a good person, you know? But I just think he got carried away, and then imagine saying, "Viva Mexico, perros!" Like, when you just beat up a Brazilian in Brazil, I'm pretty sure they took it as this guy's making fun of us, huh?
No, well, I don't know, man, but
That was pretty like their fifth fight?
I don't know. I heard it was a rematch.
It was a rematch, like of a rematch of a rematch.
Oh, for real? I didn't know about that.
They've gone back and forth on the title, I think.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I didn't know that. Man.
That's honestly pretty amazing, dude. And then, just in, guys. Alexa Grasso, first Mexican-born UFC women's champion.
Oh, yeah, I heard Conor McGregor was cheering her on or something.
Yeah. So now we have a Mexican woman UFC fighter and a Mexican male UFC fighter. Champion.
Okay.
Both woman champion and male champion.
And then that one Mexican girl, I forget her name, but she came out in a Super Bowl commercial. The one flag football.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't know if you guys saw that commercial. It was pretty dope. But like she brought her family in, and it was all.
Oh, wow, nice. That's nice.
Yeah, she's like the champion.
What do you think about that, Maria? You know what I say? It was just a matter of time.
Yeah, it's just a matter of time.
We have, dude, like throughout history, Mexico has produced a bunch of badass fighters.
Yeah, boxers.
I mean, even Canelo, he's number one right now.
That's true.
Canelo's number one. Before him,
Mayweather.
There's like Mexican. We had like, dude, I really liked how Dinamita fights Marquez.
Okay.
The way he fought all his matches with Pacquiao.
Yeah.
That was amazing. Before him, well, even though I don't think he's considered Mexican, but like we had Oscar de la Hoya.
We have Andy Ruiz.
You know, oh yeah, Andy Ruiz. And then of course the GOAT Julio Cesar Chavez.
Yeah. Dang, dude. Julio Cesar Chavez is a GOAT, huh? He's like an OG.
He's the GOAT. I think I was seeing like an episode of ESPN. Mayweather puts Julio Cesar Chavez on top 5 boxers of all time.
Shit.
That's how much like goated he is. You know? Is your dad into boxing or your brother?
Yeah, they don't watch it up. They watch it like the major.
Yeah, like
fights.
probably Canelo.
Yeah, but that's about it.
Damn. That's amazing, bro. But going into that, do you guys think the U.S. could be a soccer powerhouse someday?
No.
No?
Mm-mm. The U.S., the United States?
Yeah.
No.
You don't think so?
No. One, because they still believe football is, throwing your ball with your hands.
Well, it is.
But I don't think like it's a good sport and it's the most popular sport in the world. But no, I don't think it ever get to be as great as it is in other countries. Does that make sense?
Okay, what do you think, Maria?
I would like it to be, but
No, he has a point.
Really? You know what I think? It's just a matter of time.
It's just a matter of time.
Yeah, dude. Like, okay. The U.S. has beaten Mexico in a couple finals already. Right? I think they won like the last Gold Cup, I think, against Mexico. Right? When you put this U.S. team and they're called champions, that's going to motivate kids to play soccer. Right? And so what I know is that most professional athletes they grew up playing multiple sports, right? They're professional athletes.
Colin Kaepernick did baseball and football.
Yeah. And then they end up dividing it into maybe just two sports. And at the end, they have to pick one, right? Allen Iverson, LeBron James, these are examples of people who were really good at basketball. But they could have also been big stars in football. Like, they were scouted in both, right? And it's just going to take a couple of these athletes to choose soccer as their number two, right? And I've also heard a lot of players like LeBron James and Allen Iverson, like these players, when they're thinking football, or should I go basketball, right? Sometimes they end up, besides passion and what they like, they end up going with basketball because they know that they're going to have longer careers there. They're not going to be as hurt, as injured. Because football is a real contact sport, you know? There's, CTE involved. It's just very physical, you know? So sometimes they end up going with basketball. So now imagine if soccer is also involved. And then it's between these two. It's between either football or soccer. Basketball or soccer. Like, and if soccer is an upcoming sport, then they're seeing that they could be a superstar in a team, right? Whether versus just being the second or third best player over here. Like, I'm pretty sure we're gonna get a lot of people going into soccer.
Hopefully, but Mexico doesn't need no more competition, bro. We gotta get up there.
A lot of Mexican Americans who have originally picked Mexico as the flag that they're going to represent ended up switching to the U.S.
Chicharito's playing.
No. I mean, when they play nationally. So, like, originally wearing the Mexican t-shirt, they end up switching to the U.S. because Mexico doesn't call them up.
That's true.
And
the selection has not been the greatest.
Yeah. And the U.S. is willing to try everyone to try to find a star.
Yeah. I mean, maybe you might be right. But we'll see.
Yeah. I think so. Do you guys have any major plans for the summer that you would want to disclose?
I think Hawaii.
Hawaii.
Nice.
That's nice, bro.
Yeah. I think that's it.
I heard the Hawaii waters are healing.
Really?
No, just a myth, but that's what I heard. I heard that once you go to Hawaii and you're in that water, it heals your soul, bro.
Oh. Hopefully.
Dude, you gotta tell me how it is, because I've always wanted to go to Hawaii. But I've never really, like, jumped the gun or anything like that. You gotta tell me how it is, bro.
For sure.
Is that like the first time you're gonna be going?
Yeah,
or?
it's my first time going. Oh. It's my first time going anywhere out of state, beside Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Are you setting your expectations high in terms of?
No, I'm just gonna go with the flow. I know we're supposed to have this itinerary, and we're gonna plan an itinerary, but like I'm gonna have like one thing a day that I want to do.
Yeah, I feel like that's the best, bro. That's the best.
Because like you never know what's gonna happen.
Because when you pack the itinerary, it's gonna feel more like doing chores instead of. So I think
I want to enjoy it.
Yeah,
you know? It's a vacation. It's not a fucking.
If you have an itinerary for 6 a.m., you're gonna be like, I want to sleep till noon.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah.
So I think that's good. If you just have one thing that you're like, okay, I just want to accomplish one thing out of the day, I feel like you're good to go.
Yeah. That's the plan.
Yeah. Hopefully, you get relaxing. Some relaxing time.
Yeah. What about you guys?
Yeah, man. What do you got? What do you have? You have anything planned for the summer?
I honestly don't have anything planned.
Want to plan something. I just don't have anything planned yet.
Colombia, dude. I'll shout you out because you're being fake. Nah, bro. Have you?
Our boy Crucito. He's going to Colombia.
Oh, for real?
Without me, dude. I told him, I told him, bro, whenever you go to Colombia, invite me. I'm there. He's not going with me. He didn't invite me. He's just going.
When is he going?
This week.
Oh.
This week. Yeah. Can you believe that? I'm like, damn, bro. I want to go.
Speaking of destinations, have you guys heard of this thing called Passport Bros?
Dude. Explain it to
What
Maria.
is it?
So it's basically it's this, I don't even know what to call it, trend or movement or whatever, but basically it's American men
Traveling the world.
To find a partner.
What?
Why?
Yeah. In a different country, because American women, they're
looking for a more traditional role.
they're looking for a more traditional. That's
What?
Passport Bros.
I have not heard. This is the first time I'm hearing about
It's
this.
because you're not a passport, bro.
Well,
But what do you think of that? What do you as a woman, actually, how do you think about that? Just men are out there looking for women who are more traditionally known to be more subservient, more
like as in
like
following the men's rules type of stuff.
Maybe not following the men's rules, but more of men being more of the traditional roles of men being breadwinners, women being homemakers, type of thing.
Damn, that's I don't know, because it could go both ways, you know, more towards the like, oh, men don't want to see women succeed in a way.
I feel like that's a very popular feminine movement saying men don't want us to succeed. You know, I've heard that before, like through history. I'm not saying recently, but in the past, I feel like that's one of the biggest sayings.
Like, I see why they're doing it, but like, I know not all men are like that, but it's just like, do they want to feel, I don't know what's the word for it, like, do men just want to feel like
Do you want to say like superior?
or is like, do they want to stroke their ego and
yeah.
I see what you mean. So like, are you basically going over there finding a partner because you want to be quote unquote idolized? To be like a macho, you know.
I'll be honest with you. I think that would work if you're planning to stay in that country. I don't think that works in the U.S. anymore, bro.
Bring her over to the U.S. and
yeah, because I'm not gonna lie, dude. Like, a dual income sounds very good.
Simone.
It's amazing.
It's nice.
Imagine having all the responsibility on you, bro. Paying all the bills.
Say it, dude. That fucking sucks.
You know what I mean?
My plan is to be a house husband, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Shout out to our boy Javi right now that got fired, but he's being at-home husband.
Damn.
Stay at home husband.
Making the chilaquiles.
Dude,
bro.
he's learning how to cook and stuff like that now too.
Taking care of the kids, taking them to school.
Yeah.
Bro. Yeah. There you go.
Like, I feel like traditionally I kind of see why. Because I feel like I grew up in a somewhat traditional household.
Yeah.
And I can see the benefits of it. Because
There's pros and cons to it.
Yeah, there's pros and
And
cons.
it's not just because the woman's a stay at home. It could be a man who's a
Yeah.
husband.
No, that's what I was going to say. Like, it's always good to have someone that's stay at home, in my opinion. But I just don't think that's possible with how expensive everything is now.
With everything, how expensive it is getting to be.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Because like in houses right now, dude, you need dual income to afford a house.
Yeah, but I would want my children to have home cooked meals when they get home from school. Whether it's even if it's me that I have to make them, you know?
Yeah.
But I would want them to have that, you know? I would want them to have the ability to, you know, be driven to sports and stuff like that, you know? Like, I just feel it really does take a village to reach kids, I would say.
Would, like, let's say you, like, if your future wife told you she would prefer to be a stay-at-home mom and you focus on, you know, basically being the breadwinner type of stuff, would you mind her decision? Like, would you care if she did that or not really?
And my salary or whatever I do is enough to pay for the home and our lifestyle? Or no?
No. Like, it could, like, get to that point, but what if it's not? Like, what if you're not at that point yet?
Oh, where like you're at current, like where you're at currently.
Where I'm at currently, I don't have enough to support myself, bro.
Ni pa los chicles.
Ni pa los chicles, huh? Imagine taking care of a kid, bro.
No, dude, that's crazy.
So, I feel like
that's why a lot of people have second jobs.
Dude, I'm just trying to make as much money as possible when they do. I feel like, okay, like I feel like my future, I feel like the type of person I would want to be with is someone who has like similar traits as me, you know what I'm saying? So of course I would want someone that's like ambitious and a go-getter, like type of attitude. So I feel like if we have like, hopefully, you know, maybe we have like a business together or something. Okay. And if she could stay at home and run a certain section of the business while being a stay-at-home mom, and that's perfect, you know?
Yeah, I think I wouldn't be okay with it if we're talking current. Like I would be okay with it if she understands that we need to be at a place where we're financially stable.
Yeah.
You know, and then, you know, because I mean, if I were asked to be a home husband, I'm not gonna be a dick about it. It's like, yo, I'm fucking not working anymore. Me vas a mantener. Yeah. You know. So I mean, I would have to be financially stable to do that shit.
Yeah, like you need to be, because or else like that's like losing half your paycheck right there.
Simon.
Like what do you like?
More than that, sometimes. Because kids are expensive.
Oh yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like if you're used to both partners working, and one of them decides not to work and be a stay-at-home husband or wife, like that really puts a lot of pressure on the other person.
Yeah, no, and I think the trend is going towards more remote work, at least for on the professional side. I think that's why a lot of dual income people are leaning towards, like, if one of them, like, if they can, you know, somehow manage their work from home, that way, you know, they can take the kids to school or whatever and cook or something, you know. So I think that's beneficial for at home if you're working definitely from remote. So
for you, Maria, that you have, you know, you got your degree, you're out here working a job. Do you ever see yourself being a work from home type of person, or maybe what's it called? Like not working and being a stay-at-home mom? Or do you see yourself like wanting to pursue something?
You know, the idea of being a stay-at-home mom obviously doesn't sound that bad, but I would obviously rather pursue working, because I still want to be independent in my own way. Not having, like, I'm not saying I'm not depending on my partner, but I don't want to have to depend on them, because you never know, right? What could go on in the future. So it's rather for you to be sure you'll have something for your own good, rather than not have something in the future.
Okay. Well, I feel that, because I feel like once like you marry someone, because I believe in like hopefully that marriage lasts forever, you know? So I'm not really thinking about like if things go wrong, you know. But I would definitely, because I feel like women, even if they do have their careers, you know that if you want kids, you're gonna have to take career breaks,
you're gonna have
gaps,
to take a break,
you know? To have the kids, take care of the kids at a certain point. Like just giving birth and all that stuff, you know that you're gonna have to take a pause of your career at some point.
So that goes for both parties, you know.
Yeah.
A lot of now a lot of companies now offer paternity leave.
Yeah.
So it's interesting having kids. It changes your life. I have a dog and it changed my life.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
I know you're over here having to consentirlo, huh? Like he's a baby.
Fucking chillon, man. You know. Yeah. No, it's interesting. You know. Yeah.
I feel like, I don't know, man. I just hate how the world's so expensive. It's too expensive.
Hasta los huevos de las gallinas, man. Chicken.
Yeah, dude. That's the first thing I noticed when I got back, bro. I'm like, why is it so expensive? You know?
Yeah. Do you hear that Mexico smuggling in eggs?
Yeah, dude.
Jeez.
What do you think about that? You're gonna go buy some eggs from the smugglers?
I don't even know where to get them. No, but like I hear if you have your own chickens, it's good because you're not paying for shit.
Or like even people, they're saying that people could rent or buy chickens. No, rent chickens.
Rent chickens?
Yeah.
I didn't even know about that.
Well, yeah, to have their.
I wouldn't rent a chicken. Just buy the chicken.
Yeah, just buy the chicken.
When you don't want it, no one make some mole or some fried chicken.
Boy, caldo de pollo. Baby.
Yeah, make some caldo de pollo. Like, you don't need to rent it. Just
It's like it gives you eggs, and then when you're feeling sick, just make it in chicken soup.
yeah. Before it gets too old, so
that
meat
chicken's
still
gonna
get-
save your life.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, man, that's
Man.
dope.
I feel like that would be a dream, having some animals, some livestock.
That's the goal right now.
smaller
Dude, buying
farm?
a house somewhere far away where you have some land.
Yeah, that's what I want. I want some
Just have
land.
chickens, bro.
I want to be like, from here on out, this is my territory. I make the rules.
Simon.
Declare myself an independent state.
Boy.
No, yeah. That's the goal.
Right? Where do you see your career going, Maria?
I don't know. I don't know. I feel like it changes every time.
That you think about it?
Yeah. But I definitely want to, be at a point where I know I'm stable enough and have the option of continuing to work or not to get me. So like, as in, if I take a break, it won't affect me type of stuff.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
So you would have enough money saved up for a rainy day, a plan B,
Yes.
stuff like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I get you. You know what also changes too? Like once you have kids, I feel like you start seeing your job differently.
In
Because
what way?
you need that job now. You know?
Oh.
Because like if you don't have like kids, like
He's like, fuck it, dude, I can survive on, sopa de vaso.
you know, yeah. You know, like I'm like I'd be
I
fine.
fucking
You know?
quit. Fuck you guys. I'm eating maruchan and
Yeah.
cup of noodles, But like when you have kids,
That's
fuck, I gotta
true.
feed these guys.
Yeah,
Do you guys know how to cook?
I don't know how to cook.
I like to say yes, but I don't. I know how to make quesadillas and frijoles, and that's about it.
You
Okay.
can survive off quesadillas and frijoles, bro.
There you go. That's the basics. That's all I need.
That's good. You know how to cook, Maria?
I do, just not like the big foods, as in like pozole, birria type of stuff. I don't know.
The special occasion foods.
Yeah, the special occasion. I don't know.
Okay.
I wouldn't know how to. I would need my mom's help for that.
Oh,
I know how to cook at KBBQ, but that's about it.
dude,
Well,
you don't know how to make your dad's carnitas, bro?
Nah. I feel like that's definitely something I would want to learn. Like I feel like I would want to learn how to make some birria,
dude, yes.
some barbacoa, some carnita, stuff like that. But I don't think I would ever learn how to make like I guess I feel like I could see myself learning how to make something at a what's it called, like if I crave it, But not at the moment. I would see myself cooking something.
Have you ever cooked
No,
for
I've
yourself?
never cooked for
You've
myself.
never cooked for yourself at all.
Chequeado,
Literally, for real.
So this even when my mom was in Mexico, I think because she went like a lot of times like this past year, I just buy food.
What? So, well,
Like I'd eat anything for breakfast, right?
uh-huh.
And then I'd just buy food for the rest of the day.
Even if it was expensive.
I mean, I'm not going for steak and lobster every day,
But like, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, my brother knows how to make breakfast.
Oh, for real?
So whenever he was home, he'd make breakfast.
So he would make it for you.
Yeah, it's a trade-off. He makes me breakfast, I buy him dinner.
Okay.
You know?
Right? It's like that sibling thing where you're like kind of like if they owe you money at the end of the day, you're just like, oh, whatever, just buy me something, like some food or something, we're good. That's how the sibling thing works.
Okay. Are you what's the age gap between you guys and your closest sibling?
For me, he's like 2.5, almost 3 years, like 3 years older than me. I mean, younger than me. Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
We're five. The
The
smallest,
closest. No, the closest.
the closest brother,
Yeah.
5 years.
Really? What?
Simon.
I thought it was closer.
No, dude.
Oh, that's pretty big gap.
Yeah, and it's weird. It's weird because I have 3 brothers, and the second youngest. Everyone think he's the oldest. The second youngest.
They think he's older than.
They think yeah. People when they introduce us, you know, like to family and stuff, and like, or like when I introduce them, they think he's the oldest. The second youngest one.
But not older than you, just older than you too.
Yeah, older than me.
Stop lying.
Simon.
He doesn't look that
I
old.
tengo cara de bebé, bro.
He doesn't look.
I don't know. It's just weird. Like,
He's the tallest.
They always refer to him as my name. It's like, oh, is this Jacob? You know, it's like, no, that's him. And pinche gordo over there, you know, that's Jacob.
He's the tallest, huh?
I'm not sure, cause he's very similar to the one right after me, the second oldest.
Okay.
So
you know what? He might look the tallest though, cause my brother and me, people say he looks taller than me, cause he's like more built. You know, looks more built.
Yeah. But he's not. Even told him.
But he's not taller than me. Dude, I'm a little taller.
No, both my brothers in the middle. Well, the youngest one, he's still like in.
He's still growing.
Yeah, he's still growing. But the both brothers in the middle, they're both tall. They're both cut as hell. Yeah. So, but they think the second youngest one is the oldest. So it's like it's weird.
It's because he's more serious, no?
I guess so. He might have a more serious face. Yeah.
Yeah, he does. I feel like he does. But like, I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm what's it called? I'm not an unbiased source because I know who's older. You know. Maria, one day if you meet him, we'll line them up and then you can decide
who's taller.
Who's the second?
Who looks?
Because you know he's the oldest, right? But you could maybe see who is the second oldest and who's the third oldest.
Okay.
Between them two one day.
For sure.
Wow, that's interesting. That's crazy.
Yeah. So it's it's weird like that, but yeah.
That's really crazy. But how do you get 5 years is a lot. I feel like 5 years is a lot. I thought it was like 2.
Well, yeah. Well, the youngest, me and him are apart 12 years. 12 years.
Okay.
I think so.
No.
Yeah, 12 years. I think. He's like.
It's more than 12 years.
More than that.
Yeah, it's more. Because he's still.
17 years.
Yeah, I told you.
17 years. Yeah. 17 years. But we get along pretty good.
Yeah.
He's always like hitting me up and telling me about his stuff and
what's the best.
So,
I feel like communication's always the best.
Yeah. So like I always like to try to talk to them and see what they're doing and what's
good. I feel like because me and my brother were 3.5, so I feel like you would be closest then, huh? You and your brother are the closest. How's that relationship?
It definitely took a while for us to start getting along.
Really?
Especially, I mean, I feel like a sister to brother relationship is always different compared to a brother relationship or sister to sister.
Okay.
I don't know. I think maybe I was like, when I started high school, I guess is when we started getting more along.
Really?
So he was in middle school,
when you started,
or he was starting in middle school around that time. I would say so.
That's interesting.
Yeah, because we would fight a lot when we were younger. Kids? Yeah, we would fight a lot when we were kids. And then I just think about it, I'm like, damn, that's crazy. Like, we would just fight for dumb stuff, of course, but like now we're just chill. We don't really fight a lot. We'll argue, but like, it's nothing like we won't hold grudges type of stuff.
Okay.
But like I said, it's always different having that sister-brother relationship compared to like you and your brother. Okay. Like you guys could bond over more things. For me, it's different. I don't have any sisters, so.
Oh, you don't? Yeah. Your mom's still young. Tell her to. So I feel like having a little brother, I feel like there was a certain point where it's like, oh, you guys are brothers, so you guys pair up, you know? And then when you play sports or something, you know, and you're like, let's say maybe I'm 6, and he's like 3 years old or something, then it's like, man, I don't want him on my team. He can't play, you know? I feel like it might have been that. You know, when you're a kid, you want to win, you know? And your brother is like, barely learning how to walk or something, you know? And it's like, damn, why is he on my team, you know? But I feel like I really managed to like be with my brother at a pretty early age.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To really like include him and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean that's always like something I always wanted, and I feel like because I feel like most of my friends see him as like a
One
friend
of the
too, you know?
Homies.
Especially like the ones in high school, you know. I feel like
Yeah.
all my high school friends really see him as just one of the friends too.
Yeah.
What's the age gap between you now?
3.5.
3.5.
Yeah.
So then mine would be like.
But
yeah,
we never saw each other in high school though.
Oh, for
Because
real?
he was born in December.
Oh, so he was the year after.
When
Yeah, so he
he
was the year after.
started, you graduated, huh?
Yeah, when he was a freshman in high school, I was a freshman in college.
And when
Oh, shit.
my brother was a freshman in high school, I was a senior in high school. So we saw each other for a year.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
I never saw my brothers then.
No, huh? Because my brother and sister, they got 1 year in high school too.
Oh, for real?
And they'd always be together.
Oh, shit.
We wouldn't hang out together. Me and him would literally just enter school at the beginning of the day, you know, go our
Together.
separate ways after there, and then just meet back up when we were gonna go home.
Yeah, my brother and my sister, they were always together.
Yeah.
Like breakfast for lunch.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
well, my
I
brother was, at the end, he was just like, just with his girlfriend, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So it was just them two, and then my sister and her friend or two friends, you know?
Okay.
So it's not like,
For sure.
Yeah.
yeah. And then, but yeah, so my sister probably really felt it when he went to college, because then she was just alone in school. I don't know.
What grade was she in when he went to college? Oh, well, for
right
3
now,
years,
yeah.
huh? She's gonna be there for
She's
3
going to be alone for 3 years.
For 3 years. Okay.
Because she really got used to being with him, like, for the whole
Like
year.
having their someone she knows. But,
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
That's part of growing up, bro.
Yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
But, damn, so you guys never even talked or anything?
Well, yeah, but not like hanged out like your sister and your brother.
¿Qué quieres?
Yeah.
O sea, mamá me dice que recoge los frijoles, güey.
Stuff like that?
Yeah, pretty much like. Yeah,
Because I feel like my brother and my sister have a really good bond.
that's good.
That's good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you guys watch shows together, no? Or stuff like that?
He
You just
doesn't
know?
watch shows. He
Or, like,
doesn't
movies
watch.
or anything?
Nope.
Or nothing you relate with him?
Oh, no, I don't think so.
No? Oh, wow.
We watch animes together and movies
That's cool.
together.
That's cool.
See, because I have, like, he doesn't watch Netflix. He's mostly on his phone. And he'll watch, I guess, YouTube, but he watches different videos compared to the videos I watch. Tell him right now.
Hey, bro, like, he doesn't even pay attention to me, dude. I think one time I wanted to give him some advice on something, he didn't even pay attention. He's over here like, hey, Maria, why are you telling him stuff?
Dude, Loki. I'm telling you.
No, but damn, dude. But yeah, would you want to have kids? At what, like, gaps would you have kids?
I definitely want to have them at. I want them to be close, not at like. I think
Okay.
3 years is still
3 years
pretty
is-
close.
3 years is
Uh-huh.
pretty good.
I think 3 years is a solid number.
Uh-huh. Like that's a good. Like gap
3
in
to
between.
5. 3 to 5.
Yeah.
3 to 5,
Yeah.
Yes. 6 is too much. Bro. I don't know. It just depends.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I get along with my brother who's 17 years younger. So it's alright.
That's true. I get along with mine. We're 12 years apart.
Really?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Dude, her brothers, they look pretty cool. I feel
Yeah.
like they're the cool kids at the school.
All from?
The young ones?
Yeah, the young ones.
They're twins.
They're
Oh,
twins, that's
oh,
why. So they're
oh.
always together, so.
Yeah.
Oh, dang.
Imagine someone wants to bully one, they just jump them.
I'm telling you, like them, I'm all
You're
like,
jumping the wrong one.
that shit.
Is that for there?
It's not me, it's that one over there.
Dude, that's funny.
Yeah, we.
Oh, dude, you know, talking about that. There was this kid in college, and he was how do you say it?
What,
Not a
like-
twin. He was a triplet.
Oh, triplet.
It was the triplet, dude. And I was cool with, and I didn't know that. So in my head, I'm like, does this fool like me or not? Because sometimes when I say what's up to him, he dabs me up, and sometimes he just looks at me like that, like with a side eye and just nods. Oh. I'm like, what the hell? So are we cool or are we not? Because sometimes you dab me up, and then sometimes you don't even look at me, dude. And he ended up being a triplet. So I don't even know who was who.
So they looked identical?
Yeah, they look like the same guy.
What the? Were they all brothers? Triplets?
Yeah, they're all guys.
Oh, shoot.
It's the same guy, basically.
Damn.
Yeah,
because we were in the same finance club. And I thought he was in my same class, too. But they ended up being two different people.
Did you ever meet the third one?
No, I only met two. I only met two.
He's like, oh, I'm a triplet?
Yeah. No, so when I saw them next to each other one day, this was like at the end of the school year, like one of the last like club meetings and stuff. Mm-hmm. I'm like, oh shit, there's two of you. they end up telling me there's actually three of them.
Oh, dang.
Damn.
That would be crazy, dude.
Can you imagine having 3 kids at the same time? 3 strollers, 3 BB dolls.
Pampers.
Oh, that's a lot, huh?
Going through Pampers like crazy.
But then you're not really tripping when they go to school because you're like, oh, one of them already has 2 friends, you know? They all have 2 friends.
Yeah.
So
that's why when I see my brothers, I'm like, you guys have it easy because you guys will have each other for the rest of your lives. Like throughout the school years at least. Like me, I was always alone. I didn't have no one, especially as the first one. Like, you don't have no one to look up to, you know?
Dude, speaking about that, I thought that the only grades that matter for college were your senior year grades. And I'm gonna always say that, dude. That's honestly what I thought. Did you know that?
I knew.
I didn't. I didn't have no one to tell me.
All the teachers would say it.
No?
Yes.
Maybe not my teachers.
We had similar teachers.
Did you guys go to the same school?
We went to the same school, but we didn't have the same teachers. We only had, the only class I ever had you in was Spanish.
No, it was math too. I have a video. We were in stats, and Anayeli is right there too.
Okay, but that was senior year though. That was already senior. You can't tell me that the senior year one was gonna tell me that all these grades don't matter. That was only senior year.
Would you not go to your counselor? She would say it. Grades matter.
But I didn't know for what.
Oh my god.
They matter. Like, no, I'll be honest, dude. I only thought senior year grades matter for college.
No.
And I thought that throughout maybe like until like I hit like junior year or something.
No.
The high school ones matter. The middle school and elementary, not so much. Mm-hmm. As long as you pass them with a fucking C.
Yeah. But yeah, dude, and I was like, oh man. Dude, like I didn't really know the difference of how crazy an education could be from a Cal State to a UC until like I was in it.
What?
Like how the different level of like education a Cal State could give you compared to a UC. Or how good companies and people that are looking for jobs are looking to hire people, how good a UC looks as opposed to a Cal State. So like I didn't know that until I was in it already.
Yeah.
You know?
So no, there is a people don't really think about it when they apply, but I mean at least for us, because we grew up in East LA, and we were not given those. We're not given those. You know, like you guys got to go to college. You know, a lot of people is like graduate high school, go to work. You know, but a lot of people don't realize that, and that they should really take that into consideration. You know, the schools do make a difference when you're looking for employment and stuff.
Like I didn't know that until I was already in here.
Yeah. So, yeah, but luckily we're good. We're good.
She's over here. I have a video of pulling out the receipts and shit.
Literally.
But that was senior year. Like, that doesn't add anything to me saying that I didn't know about grades until later.
It just proves you didn't pay attention.
But you sat in back of me, so it's not like I'll be turning around paying attention. I was over here looking at our teacher dance in the middle of the classroom and stuff. Have you guys had any, like, crazy teachers before?
And crazy in what way?
In the way you interpret.
I don't know. I don't want to name drop.
I don't name drop. It's just like talk about.
But like I had like this science teacher that was just kind of a little too familiar and comfortable with the girls. It was an old dude.
Oh, it was a dude.
It's like, bro, where you putting those hands at? You know.
Oh, sure. Okay.
You know.
I had.
But I mean, nothing. I never.
Okay.
But it was just kind of like
Like
weird
you
because he was
saw
way
it,
too familiar with. I'm like, bro.
I had a teacher
Pórtate bien.
who had like a mental breakdown.
Oh, for real?
What?
And I'm like,
Yeah, it's okay.
I'm like, this teacher is not okay.
Was this like in college or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, that teacher was not okay, dude. She'd have like burst of anger in the classroom. She would cry in the classroom. And I'm like,
Well, when
She
was
needs
this?
help.
In high school?
no, college.
College?
Yeah.
Oh, she was probably going through like a divorce or something.
I don't know. But it was intense.
No, yeah, dude. Teachers, dude, they go through a lot of shit. They go through a lot of shit
Yeah,
dealing
they
with like
definitely
kids,
do.
and they're severely underpaid.
Yeah.
So I don't know why we're not paying teachers more. Yeah, it's ridiculous. During the COVID area, they were all doing remote teaching, but I guess the parents got fed up taking care of their own kids. And they want to, enforce. They got
Send
to
them
go
back.
back to school, but then they don't get paid enough, and it's just kind of harsh. So I believe teachers should get paid more for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like the quality of education would improve.
Yeah, they don't even have money to like get reimbursed. Like, oh, I need to buy pencils for my kids and stuff like that. I'm like,
Yeah. I remember how in high school a lot of teachers would buy their own stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
and then you get a credit on your tax return. Bro, no sé, mamá.
Really?
Yeah, because you get to like reimburse that, or not reimburse it, but like add it on your tax return as a deduction. But
Interesting.
it's bullshit. Teachers should get paid more.
What do you think, do you feel that if they increase the salaries of teachers, should they also increase or do more screening in terms of who could be teachers?
Well, they should already be doing that, no?
Yeah.
Like getting background checks and shit.
Because my teacher honestly need help, bro.
Oh, like mental health screenings?
Yeah.
Like every like once already employed? Yeah, like
Just
every,
to make sure they're doing
every
good,
year.
you know?
Yeah, they should. I know. Like when you become a teacher, you have like this mentorship program, like for your first year or two.
Really?
Yeah, and like discussing like how you're doing, how to do this or do that, or become a better teacher and shit. But yeah, no, they should continue this shit.
I can't imagine dealing with kids, bro. I did a volunteer event where I went to go read to little kids.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, with my job. And I went to an elementary school and I read to little kids. And it was fun, but they're really like rowdy and stuff like that. I did a kinder in first grade.
Oh, I was a catechist for a while.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but it was once a week for like an hour, so it wasn't really.
It was bad. But what was the age of the kids?
I'm like 10, 12.
Is that like third grade?
I don't know.
It would be like second grade.
No, second grade is like 7 or 8 years.
Because when I went to this elementary school and I saw like the first graders and like the second graders, they're really tiny. Like they're literally like kids, like little kids, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And I remember myself being in second grade, like I was already like, what's up, fool? Like to all the homies, you know? And I'm like, what the hell?
No, it's teaching's hard, man.
Yeah. Do you guys have a teacher that you're like, damn, I wonder how they're doing? They were an awesome teacher.
No, but I had a teacher que me enamoré, bro.
I'm not attacking him. I'm complimenting him.
No, but yeah, first grade, bro.
Really?
Me enamoré de mi teacher. Ni mi pelo.
Go get her, bro.
No, fuck that. No, but I don't think I've had a teacher where. I forgot what was the question.
That, like, they were a really good teacher that you think really impacted you.
Oh, like that? That impacted me like that? No, I mean, yeah, maybe my English teacher in high school. She was really cool. She like we read a lot of like books and stuff, and like one of the books that we read was Dante's Inferno.
Okay, what's it about?
It's basically a long ass poem, but it's in a story format. It's like about like this dude that like goes through hell, like visits and shit, and it's like, dude, it's like the different levels of hell and stuff. It's pretty dope.
Wow.
But I think that book like really like put into perspective a lot of things in my life, and I'm like, fuck.
Damn.
But I mean, I was a kid then, so I don't know. Okay. But that was pretty cool because like we got to read stuff like that, you know. So
that's good.
All right, guys, thanks for watching this episode of No Offers. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe.
And you can share this with all your friends. And don't forget to look back at all the previous episodes of No Offers.
Yeah. And then be on the lookout for future episodes. We should be posting them weekly. So don't forget to hit the notification bell.
See you next time.